get this one. I'll get this one. Look out! We're supposed to be working together. Let's go. I'll help you. We're supposed to be working together. Get ready. This place doesn't feel too friendly. Enough now. Let's go. could be dangerous.
No, there's nothing here.
We're supposed to be working together.
So, where are those Alps?
In the light of the panic that has broken out in the last few hours, the corporation will provide you with emergency transport to bring you and your family to safety. I don't like saying it, but there is a high chance that law and order will break down completely as soon as the real truth is learned. There won't be many survivors, but the corporation will make sure that you are amongst them.
Stop. Not another step if you value your life.
I value it.
Commander Jax, they said you were dead. Executed.
They tried. They failed.
And so you live. So you're still Commander Jax, Alb servant of the hybrid? Or has a near-death experience brought you to your senses?
You'd have shot me already if you thought I was an Alb.
It looks like you're no longer taking Helix. But does that mean you've joined the fight against Zakor?
Yes, the Albs must be stopped.
So, you've swapped sides too. But just because you're free doesn't mean you're not a threat. 5 minutes with the free people teaches you that emotions don't make people less dangerous. Strange, isn't it? On this side, free, and where you've gone, we want to be free from Helix. We want to stop the Ice Palace from making...
What have you...
Hiding from the Albs, hiding from the free people, and we...
Yeah.
Logic, precision, they are what we have been for most of our lives, and now we find those things. But with that fear comes something... Hope that our freedom... But unless we can find people, free people, who will work with us, then...
I could speak to the Berserkers.
Is there a Berserker you can trust? Someone who would work with us? If there is, you know what we can do. Persuade them that they need us on their side, that we can help.
What would you want
to be treated like the other free people. The clerics have fought wars with the Berserkers, but they still speak to them. Some of them must understand. For that, we will work with them to stop.
If you say so. Your
Parsec has sent a special forces unit. They outnumber us, and they're better armed. Our old comrades are out.
The
Hakon.
Hakon says you...
There's a truth in that. We killed Berserkers in the battle before we... It was a massacre, in truth. But we are not who we once were. We are no longer Albs who blindly follow the word of the elect. We have to convince him of that. We will find a way to pay reparation for what we did. If Hakon will offer us a haven here, the protection of a... But he must do it soon. Zakor is preparing to move against us. I need to trust you more than I do, but... We didn't set out to become separate. We were part of a commando unit. Our mission... After a while, we began to run out of supplies, including Helix. It wasn't... Elixir Parsec noticed it first. He sent out patrol. Eventually, our unit got round the enemy and returned to Zakor. We no longer wanted to be controlled. We escaped and made... We knew Parsec and the other Elixirers would see it as treason, but we had already seen... The Albs are bringing about their own downfall. Escaping and joining the Separatists was... In order to save the Albs, the Elixirers must resign. I still believe the Albs can become more than we are. But we can't do it alone, and we can't save them.
What do you think?
There must be another way to get Helix than to extract it from living. Well, we think that the Albs will win. But what then? What happened? What happens when we have used all? We fear that... Yes, we don't want to poison ourselves anymore. We still take it, but...
You really think you're in control?
Would I speak out against the Elixirers if it wasn't? We're helping each other.
Keep taking Elix and the free people.
The outlaws have their chems, their berserkers, their mana. They can accept it. They must. But how are we to persuade them if we can't get you on our side? It is for each alb to decide. And for now, we have we are free people now, and won't replace...
I don't owe the Elixitors anything.
You doubt their motives. Death will do that to a man.
When...
So long you both were on the back. There's a whole squad. At least 5 of them.
Do you know where the special...
Their last position was northwest. Since they don't know our strength, they'll follow protocol. And as we know, true albs follow protocol.
There. I think I found those albs.
Let's go. This could be challenging. Let's go. That's enough now. We pass these ruins every day, and I have no idea what they were. That world is lost to us.
In the light of the...
That didn't work. No, I'm not good enough for that.
What these ruins must have witnessed. We're supposed to be working together.
Don't steal anything here.
Teach me something.
Yes. This had better be important. So, they are scouting those locations. They must...
I spoke with them.
To the Albs? And you're still alive? No, you're full of shit. Albs don't speak to...
They're Albs.
Separatists?
The Separatists don't want to fight you. You should talk to them. They're good fighters looking for...
Allies?
It's no trap. They want your help. They're fighting the Albs to put an end to the blood.
You're Albs that want to fight Albs. Well, if they want to give up the fight, then it is my job.
They're to the west, where you said they would.
I'll send a few men to these separatists to see what their intentions really are. If they're lying, they will pay with them. But if they're... then maybe we berserkers have found the... Here.
Why are you in here? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing with that damn technology?
Very good.
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here, or are you... Speak. Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where Elix is turned from... One day, all the... You...
I was an Alb, but I'm free from Elix now.
Then you are an Alb no more. It is Elix that, without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. Now we will find out who you are. Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you, it is the struggle, but the power it offers. Resist it. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of Elix, and I will be full.
You're comfortable with an Alb living?
An Alb is a man who has become a It seems to me that you have... That makes you a rare... It is...
I want to leave.
That is good. Now.
What?
Sure.
Will you trade me?
Gladly. As Amric said, our hope that
You say?
yes, the biggest problem, Elix corrupts people. Last week, 5 large pieces of Elix disappeared from at the same time as Kral.
What could the...
I don't know, but Elix is food only for machine. Feed it to a man, and it drives out. I think Kral is the thief, but thinking is uncertainty. The search is for him and the
Maybe.
Well, that is the guards tried Ragnar's stronghold at the top. Kral spent a lot of time up there. While the guards might have been there already, they aren't the best of investigators. It is the power of mana that is addictive, not the substance itself. You can see that in Goliath. We don't need mana.
You better keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble.
What are you doing here? Yes, just go.
Kral's diary. No sign of the man. But let's see if he has left me. Last entry. First the Elix do, but I have no choice. Surely, if I don't act now, then death must follow. So, the choice is made. Perhaps we can live in this house of the dead. Either this guy is reliving teenage poetry.
Where did you find it?
By the balcony of Ragnar's stronghold. Kral wrote about a mausoleum outside of Goliath.
Then he has picked the I don't know anyone who would go willing into that mausoleum to search for him. It is a place for the dead.
I'll go.
Very well. You will find the mausoleum in the area outside Goliath. Tread carefully, though. People are telling stories.
Just what will happen if we all begin to rely on machines?
We can take a risk, isn't it?
Bad here, is it? Let's go. We better be on our guard here.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
What are you doing here? You should go.
You're...
Yeah. And you came running.
If that's what you want, then let's get this started.
Stop.
A job. Is that what I am? You won't prove a challenge. What are you doing here?
Cauldron sent me.
And you came running, did you?
If that's what you want, then let's get this started.
Stop.
A job. Is that what I am? You won't prove a challenge.
Get ready. This place doesn't feel too friendly.
Keep your technology out of sight or there'll be trouble.
What will happen if we all begin to rely on machines? Just get out of here.
About Kral.
Yes?
I found Kral. I have recovered the...
And Kroll is not here? Is he dead? That is sad news. I feared his departure spelled his guilt. Did Kroll tell you why he took the...
No.
But the main thing is he won't... Something has occurred to me.
What do you need?
I need someone less conspicuous than myself to do something. You see, I need some answers. But if I start asking questions, and suspicion sticks and people can start to see someone as... So, that is why I'd like you to do the ask. You see, there is a cultivator by the name of Ulrich, but there has been a change in him of late. Something. I would like you to speak to him.
What do you...
Well, that's the issue. Suspicion. You see, Ulrich has continued with his tasks. He is polite and helpful, but there is a...
How can I find out?
Just talk with him. See if you get the same feeling. He is someone who loves what he does. You should have no trouble getting him talking about his work in the seeding fields. But maybe that's it. Maybe he's seeking promotion. Whatever it is, he served us well and...
Fucking monster!
That's that creature!
These fucking mutants. They're so desperate for Elix, they even try eating the mana from the... All that work, ruined by...
Mutants eat Elix.
It's like a drug. They need it. If they don't get it, they die. That doesn't help me keep the seedlings alive, though. And that's my... Wait a moment. You look familiar to me.
You must be mistaken.
I didn't say we'd met, just that I recognized you, but... I mean, what would an Alb commander be doing here in Goliath? I mean, what, you just decided to stop conquering Magalan and hang out here with me instead? That'd be crazy. But, you know, you do look really like him. You should be careful. If someone else recognizes you, thinks they recognize you, then you'd never get back to the Ice Palace.
So?
Happy. I've got the most important job in Goliath. Hey, maybe even on Magalan. Protecting the seedlings, that's the law. Not that these little world hearts, proper world hearts, are rare, but maybe.
And is everything all right out?
Just the usual. The mutant, the low success rate in growing, the occasional bit of grief from the boss, but nothing too bad.
Are you...
Yeah. So, Caldrum is pretty strict about how the plants are grown and what you do with them and... Well, you think the first cultivators just stood and watched things grow? The first mages just waited for magic? No, they tried things. I don't know. I mean, berserkers have been studying them since before I was born. I think I heard they were going to destroy it because it was, you know, a mutant plant. And then they realized. They've been learning how to cultivate more world hearts since then, but it's hard. Even since...
Is there a way...
Yeah, I mean, if we can't grow many world hearts, maybe we should try growing them differently. Maybe we could breed them so that the mutants would... Which is crazy. I mean, imagine what we could do. And not just to seedlings. If mana does that to a plant, imagine what it could do to a...
What do you think of Bull?
He's a good boss. He cuts me some slack, gives me some time of my own. That gives me a chance to, Well, do some
Cauldron sent me. He said there might be a problem.
Problem? What problem?
That's what I'm here to ask you. Why do you...
Shit, I don't know. I don't know why he would... At first you get me talking, and then you tell me that? Are you just here to spy on me? Get out of here! What do you want? I don't talk...
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
He does? Okay. Apology accepted. You can tell him I'm okay. I'm fine. These...
Damn technology! Take it to the pit!